What's up everyone, Billy here from Box Collectibles bringing you another toy review, and today we are looking at the DX Tega Jun from No.1 Sentai Gozyuger. This is the changer and personal weapon of Garudo, the brother of Goju Wolf. He is like the ranger hunter, Sentai hunter person, very gun motif, so that's why his version of Tega Sword is a gun. And as you can see, it is mainly just a white recolor, remold of the Tega Sword, but it adds a lot of other features such as different sounds and stuff like that. There's a ton I want to go over in the review, so let's go ahead and start off with the box. Alright, and here we have the box. We got a picture of Garudo, or Garud, whatever you want to call it. Shows that it has two modes. There's Tega Jun, Queen Tega Jun, just debuted in this last episode. Up top, showing off the two modes, the Tega Jun Henshin version, and then Queen Tega Jun, the robot. And then over here, Tega Jun again, close up of the ring that we'll be going over. And then Garud with Tega Jun. And then on the back, just showing all the stuff that it can do, the different modes. Over here, how it interacts with the rings. It does not come with these rings. These are just showing off like what it can do in the gun. And then down here, just the full-on transformation, the lights and whatnot. And then on the bottom, just standard bunch of words. And yeah. And here we have the Tega Jun ring. This is the transformation ring for Garud. It just, this bright red X, that's kind of like their motif, is all these X's and whatnot, whereas the Gozyugers have the circles. But it's interesting because the Briden used rings to teleport, so you'd think that they would have more rings on Tega Jun, but nope. And then we'll go over the head sculpt once we get it combined. And then it also comes with a white ring extender. This one fits my ring finger better, and we can just slide it on like so, and then I can wear it, whereas I cannot use this one, but this is the size that you need, so the bigger one will go in storage. All right, and here we have Tega Jun in the transformation mode, the Henshin device mode, whatever you want to call it, the glove, the mirror to Tega Sword, basically. It is supposed to be held like this. My hand is too big. It feels smaller than the Tega Sword, unless my hand somehow has gotten bigger since I reviewed the Tega Sword, but 3 fingers is max for me to hold this. But it's pretty nice. I think it does look like very cool. Like, I like this pearlescent white finish on it. The different, instead of the sword blades, this like gun, and then this blade down here is very cool. You can unclip and kind of make it like scissors. There's a theory for that going around. But yeah, that's pretty much all you can do with just it. Now as for sounds, the switch is just right here. And that's just Tega Jun talking, and instead of sword slashes when you hit the trigger, it has Tega Jun talking, which is cool. I like that. Nothing happens when you hold the button in this mode. But if we want to go ahead and transform, we can get Tega Jun's ring. I love the like screamo yell that it does. And then with this, then that's where you get the gun blasting sounds, is by having the ring in there. And you can hold it. And so yeah, that's all that you get with these this ring in this mode. And before we transform it, I'm going to show you some other random rings in this mode. I plan on doing some more YouTube shorts, if not already up by the time you're watching this, on my channel, just going through the different variety of the rings, like all the ranger rings and the weapon rings. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring some of those in. All right, so we have Tega June here. Let's go ahead and try the Goju Wolf ring. And I have it on good authority, which is myself, that all the Gozyugers make that noise for the transformation or like the summoning thing. So maybe we'll see that in the show. And that's kind of the sound for all the button holding modes. All right, and then here we have the Tyranno Hammer ring, or Tega Sword Yellow ring. And so it says fire for the weapons instead of go. And then a little preview, they all say, or it says all the weapon attacks, so Hammer Crush and whatnot. And then just to use some Universe Warrior rings, I got the Zhu Ranger ring here. And then Gozyuger. And then that special Gozyuger ring that came with the CD set that I covered on a YouTube short. All right, and our first ever Henshin device comparison on the channel. Here we have the Tega Sword. So you can see how those look together and the similarities. Like I said, the Tega Sword has the blade. This has the blaster. So you can see how much more bulky it looks because it has these like bigger wings compared to Tega Sword, which has the blue sword wings. But they are pretty much copies of each other. I like the different like choices for accent colors. The red on the white is like a very good choice for this. All right, and then to show how the Tega June ring sounds in the Tega Sword, we can go ahead and there's nothing. There's no sounds. Crazy, right? You just get the slashes. Alrighty, in time for the main event, the awakening or transformation of Tega June. Alright, let's do how they do it in the show. And then we have Queen Tega June. So one thing, it's going to make a lot of noise because this thing is very touchy. There is a clip up here. So when this is up here and this is like this, sorry about that. Back here, it's clipped on for the Tega June mode, or just, the changer mode. And you just got to unhook it. Tega Sword kind of has a similar thing on the back of it, but this one is a bit more solid, so you got to be wary of that as you're going. As for the differences in Queen Tega June from Tega Sword, as you can already see, she has these big wings back here. It's like a cape, basically. Tega Sword's is kind of like a cape too, but it's more just the single lines, whereas this is pretty big. And then she also still has like a basically mini Tega June on her hand. I guess in the show it'd be massive comparatively to the normal one, but and then the X on the front where there's supposed to be the ring also, but it lights up pretty nicely. And then for her attack, all right, and then to bring in a comparison, we can bring in the Tega Sword. So you can see how they look together. Very similar, obviously, because they share the same mold. But the differences are pretty prominent when you're looking at them next to each other. Obviously, the color and whatnot, but like the wings and stuff. But yeah, no, they are a good couple of Megazords. So I wouldn't say they're all right. And as for saving time and whatnot, I'm not going to show the transformations or combinations with all the weapons, but I will put them on screen together as best as I can. So starting off with blue, yellow, black, green, which pretty much demands all of the space, so it'll be on screen by itself. And lastly, Deca Claw. And you can see how good that looks with the red accents on Tega June. And the regular Tega Sword head, so yeah. Alright, and then real quick, we can get a good close-up of the Tega June head sculpt. Very feminine, very unique for a Sentai mecha to look something like this. Alright, and that's been it for this one, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you're thinking of Gozyuger so far. Is it one of your favorite seasons? Is it your favorite anniversary season? Because it's also that. Celebrating 50 years of Super Sentai. What are your thoughts on the mecha system and how it works with the personal weapons and whatnot? Are you still holding out hopes for individual, like, personal mechas like I am? But yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think of Tega June as an antithesis to Tega Sword and anything that you like in the show that's happening. But I will be posting pictures of Tega June and all of the combinations over on my Instagram at instagram.com/boxcollectibles. I plan on doing a thread on here of the different Tega Sword combos with Tega June. Make sure to keep an eye out for more YouTube shorts. I've been enjoying making those so I can show off the new ring sets and stuff like that as they come out. It's just an easier way for me to show them off for you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching.